Hi, I'm Jordan,
I'm Freya.
and in this video we'll show you briefly how the Battle of Tora Bora affected the environment. So, while we all know that the notorious bin Laden, who commanded Islamic extremist group Al-Qaeda, was killed in 2011 by the US forces, are you aware that exactly 10 years ago a similar assassination attempt was made? It not only failed to decimate the fugitive, but also devastated local wildlife.
In December 2001, the US forces formed a coalition with northern alliances with the aim of hunting down bin Laden and wiping out the prime force of Al-Qaeda, with the northern alliances controlling a tenth of Afghanistan at that point, along with several electronic intercept evidences showing bin Laden's whereabouts. A 56-hour gunfire and bombshell face-off ensued in the White Mountains. 200 Taliban fighters died from the bombing, while lucky for the alliance, all of its soldiers returned safely home.
The Battle of Tora Bora resulted in two major problems, the first one being the magnitude of habitat destruction. To give you a clear idea of what Tora Bora exactly looks like, picture a series of beautiful snow-covered mountain caves. This is Tora Bora for you. It's located near the Pakistani border and has an altitude of up to 14,000 feet above sea level. During the hunt for bin Laden, the US used various weapons to bomb Tora Bora in order to try and expose bin Laden's hiding place. Lethal weapons such as ammunition dumps, cluster bombs, B-52 bombers, and landmines were all dropped onto Tora Bora. Can you imagine the destruction it must have caused? Tora Bora was home to some of Afghanistan's most endangered species: bears, Marco Polo sheep, gazelles, and most importantly, the snow leopards. The bombing of Tora Bora severely threatened its biodiversity, not to mention serious land degradation like deforestation and erosion. It was really a tragedy.
And there are indirect consequences to our snow leopards, namely poaching or overharvesting of the already endangered species. 4 million displaced refugees in Afghanistan were striving to sustain themselves after previous carpet bombings, and a black market price of $2,000 for snow leopard fur was beyond tempting. The money may help them pass safely to Pakistan. A traditional Asian medicine market for the animal's teeth, meat, and bones also fed poachers' appetite. Competing with these refugees for pelts are military personnel, who snare and slaughter around €6 billion worth of wildlife each year to fund their armaments, and leading this criminal industry is Al-Qaeda.
Devastating the habitat of the local blue sheep and ibex also led to human-wildlife conflict, aka unintended poaching. Because they are the snow leopard's natural prey, their fall in numbers caused the cats to turn to new food sources, often livestock. An analysis by Traffic in 2003 shows that the majority of snow leopards are killed in retaliation to these attacks by local herders.
After hearing all these devastating facts, we know you must be thinking, what's Tora Bora like now? Well, the issue is complex. The weapons that the US used during the Battle of Tora Bora were heavily criticized by countries such as France, Italy, and Portugal. Furthermore, the United Nations have held meetings to discuss the issue of snow leopard trade, and the International Snow Leopard Day had been established to raise awareness. However, Tora Bora's habitat is still heavily impacted, as it is harder for restoration due to Tora Bora's extreme climate. As Afghanistan has had a long tradition of fur trade, the illegal trade of snow leopards is still an ongoing issue. Afghanistan's refugee crisis, governmental instability, and extreme poverty are main reasons why the current situation has not improved.
To conclude, as conservationist Rachel Carson once said, "But man is a part of nature, and his war against nature is inevitably a war against himself." The Battle of Tora Bora has proven that war has more damage than just human loss. It affects the entire ecosystem and communities around us. Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this video.